swear that we got this out like a shoelace for real.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
With the Diesel and the Jet, this is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Denver Nuggets as they go up against the Boston Celtics. Looking at Boston, they're dangerously close to the dreaded bottom third of the standings, but right now they're just barely above it, clinging to 10th place in the East. Well, Boston had been in a bit of a rebuild since the end of the days of the Big Three. Last season, they got back into the postseason. Shaq, where do you see this team going in the next few years?
Well, they have great guards to build around, and they can continue to be big players in the free agency for the next few seasons. They got to make all the right moves. Their president, I played for him. He's a smart guy. He knows what he's doing.
You know what? I could see them trying to strive for the modern version of a lot of NBA teams. That means getting three-point shooters. If they get more three-point shooters building around that, some crisp passing, that can be a championship mix.
Thank you for joining us. We go courtside now. Kevin Harlan's got the call.
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Boston Celtics come in for this one. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And a one-game homestand for Denver as the Nuggets will try to recharge their batteries on their home court. This is a hot team. They currently hold the best record in the entire NBA.
Well, I don't know if these fans could be any more behind this team right now. The winning streak has captured this community's imagination. The level of enthusiasm, absolutely off the charts.
And the great atmosphere. You know, the fans have had a lot to cheer for lately, and it does come full circle. But their energy, I truly believe, is lifting this team to even greater heights.
Boys, nice line.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. And now the opening lineup for Boston. They've got Jared Sullinger. He's out there with LeBron James, and it's Jamison in at the shooting guard position. Thomas passes to Sullinger, and he gets it to go.
And they get the first bucket of the game on that one.
I tell you what, fellas, I'm anticipating a good one here.
Iverson kicks to Hill, and they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And all you need to do is see his free throw percentage, guys. 90 for the season to know what kind of year he's having.
I don't think you really can say enough about the work he's put in and the massive strides he's made in his free throw shooting, guys. I mean, his numbers are way up this year.
Now here's James. 6 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. Jamison, no luck. Iverson with the ball. Chandler outside. Hill, a screen on Stevenson. Chandler kicks to Hill, and it's blocked. They get it back. Fareed up and in on the layup. Fareed's got his first bucket in this one. On defense, the Nuggets. It's a three-point game. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And we talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of this.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Iverson dishes to Carney. Pick up by Hill. Carney the pass to Iverson. No good on the triple.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
To the paint. Knocked away. Stolen by Stevenson. And here is Thomas. He's coming off a 25-point game against Minnesota. There's the screen. It's stolen. Down low. Here's Iverson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Sullinger the screen. Stevenson against Hill. Stevenson kicks to Sullinger. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another miss by Jamison. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Iverson. Iverson can't get that one to fall. The drive by LeBron. Outside for Sullinger. Boston, no good that time either.
I'll tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that.
And that one's good.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Now, here's Thomas. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Stevenson cannot hit. Now Denver takes it the other way.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Carney dishes to Hill. Here's Iverson. Nice shot from the wing.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Let's send it out to DB, who caught up with head coach Brad Stevens. Doris?
I asked him what players he was really eyeing on the scouting report, and he said one that might surprise you, Kenneth Faried. He said he plays with so much energy and effort. He really sets the bar for the rest of the team. If we can limit his impact on the game, I think it'll really be to our advantage. Guy's an interesting take. We'll see if they can slow his roll.
Thank you, Doris. Now here's Jamison. Isaiah Thomas unable to get his last shot to go.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Now Iverson. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And I thought the contribution he made by just generating contact, getting to the line was outstanding, guys. I mean, he picked up a lot of points at the stripe.
Really nice dime dropping there. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
Chandler outside. They double him with Stevenson. Iverson kicks to Faried. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Now here's Jamison. Really struggled in the loss against Minnesota. Sullinger the screen. LeBron kicks to Thomas. Clock at 6. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Faried's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Dishes it to Carney. Kicks it to Hill. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And they double up Iverson. And it's Hill. That time the assist by Iverson. Hill's got 5 now.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's Stevenson. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one. Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Check out the stats for LeBron James. Averaging about 22 points per, 9 assists, and 6 rebounds. And he leads the way for them in the scoring department.
Always looking for a crease in the defense, poking, prodding, and manufacturing points.
Denver leading by 4. Now here's Iverson. Well, you know that he's going to find a way to get the ball in the basket. No matter what D he's faced with, he averages about 31.5 points a game. Here is Carney, 6 to shoot. Fareed down low. Sullinger's there. Offensive rebound. Hutchinson. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's Lynn. 14 points from him the last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. Out to the right wing. LeBron passes to Sullinger. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Fareed. Iverson with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. The drive by Iverson. LeBron with the block. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Chandler with the block. Floats one. Jared Sullinger pulls it in.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
LeBron kicks to Sullinger. Outside, Lynn. Sullinger with a screen for Lynn. The pass to Woodson. He dishes it to Jamison. Buries the long-range jumper. Jamison's got his third basket of the night right there.
The defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Fareed, a screen on Lynn. Iverson kicks to Chandler. Fareed, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Sullinger. A different look for Denver. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Kenneth Fareed. And it's Mudiay in for Iverson. Mudiay dishes to Nurkic, and he uses the glass on the layup. Nurkic has got his first basket of the night.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
They're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Now here's Lynn. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Denver leading by 3. Screen by Nurkic. To the paint. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Lynn kicks to LeBron. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Chandler outside. They set the screen. And there's the feed to Carney. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Cuts off the pass. Inside. Mudiay with the basket. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Oh, that's right on the money. They've generated a lot of easy opportunities on the inside.
Now here's LeBron. 29 points for him last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
And he also controlled the backboard as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. They set the pick. To the middle. Here's Hutchinson. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
And a wide open look for Lynn. And it's Boston with another.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope. It's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
They double him with James. Puts it up from 12, and again it's Denver.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. A clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
Now the coach of Mario Nuggets dancers. Let him hear it.
Let's look at some league leaders. Big defense being played by these small forwards. They're leading their position in blocks over the last month. Fourth, LeBron James.
And that's a group of perhaps the most well-rounded defenders in our league. Solid on the perimeter with the ability to block shots on the interior.
Yeah, they really do make up the perfect blueprint of a strong defender at the 3 spot, combining the ability to defend on the floor and in the air.
Ball checked in for the Celtics. Chandler against LeBron. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss. Denver leading by 3. Chandler the pass to Jokic. Denver passing it around. From 11 feet away. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Nurkic has got his second bucket. Boston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Young outside. There's the pick. The drive by LeBron. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
That's his first personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
46 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now here's Moutier. He's guarded closely. Hornacek outside. Pass to Nurkic. On the wing, Chandler. Nurkic setting the pick for Chandler. Pocket 6. And stolen by LeBron. Left side, Lynn. Teardrop shot. It's blocked. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. .15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Down low. Just 5 to shoot. Off the pick. Can't hit. Moutier. Can't get it to go. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Nuggets lead by 2. From the Pepsi Center in downtown Denver, we're back in a moment. And Jeremy Lin, a player who's come a long way in his time in this league, from going undrafted out of Harvard to where he is now. He says he remains very grateful.
I wasn't sure, if my career would ever pan out the way I was hoping for, or if I would be able to stay in the NBA. And so for me to be here playing, to be able to know I'm going to play in the game, in an NBA game, it's just, it's pretty cool.
Well, in a game filled with some pretty big egos, there are also guys like that who are living the dream in their own very grateful way. Lin has certainly seen the highs and the lows.
And Kevin, not everyone's a superstar and certain of their future. Sometimes you get to be a superstar for a brief moment in time, but this game has a way of humbling people, even those who started out humble, like Lin.
And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
You can tell the point of emphasis has been to get to the offensive glass.
Yep, and they've set the tone here early with the hustle they've come out with.
Allen Iverson out there with Moutier. Then there's Hornacek. Then it's Hill. And it's Fareed in at the 4 slot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now here's Fareed. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
And was a force on the defensive side as well. 4 steals over the course of that game.
Jamison with it. Iverson picks him up. Jamison dishes to Thomas. There's the pick. Back to Jamison. From deep. The shot no good. Iverson with some nice D. Here's Hornacek. And, yep, a couple bounces, and it falls.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Outside Thomas. Outside Jamison. Another miss by Jamison.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And Iverson gets it to go.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Now here's Thomas. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Outside Jamison. Lets it fly from 18. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
Celtics trail by 6. Here's Young. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
And not just the scoring. It was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And here's a look at the stats for Fareed. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. First in field goal percentage, 8th in scoring. And how about his top 10 ranking in free throw percentage? A knockdown shooter, ultra reliable from the line.
Yeah, and you're right. He's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. The Nuggets making a switch here. Carney's checked in. He hits the second from the line. The Nuggets leading by 5. Hill, a screen on Young. And it's slammed in by Fareed.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life. Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Celtics shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. That free throw missing. Jared Sullinger's checked in for Paul. Good on the second free throw. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Iverson against Young. The dish to Mudiay. Shot from free throw range. Cannot hit. Great D that time from Thomas. Celtics trail by 6. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here's the break. And they double up Iverson. Now here's Mudiay. Jamison covering. Mudiay kicks to Fareed. Shot clock at 5. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
You know, that's hard to explain, that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
For Boston, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Outside Thomas. He kicks to Young. Passes to Woodson. Sullinger the screen. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Denver with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Boston, where they were able to handle the Celtics.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded.
Quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
Celtics trail by 10. Outside Thomas. There's a good screen. Here's Jamison. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got assist number 5 here tonight.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
The drive by Iverson. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
What a stellar outing in this one for Iverson. He has 14 points and 4 assists.
You can tell he's got it in his mind that he is just going to take this game over.
And it takes confidence and skill to be able to do that, and he's doing it with major composure. There's no doubt about it. He's in control and making it happen for himself and his team.
Thomas, and the call will be against Emmanuel Mudiay. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Jamison drives in, and it's blocked.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
2 on the clock, and that one's good. Sullinger's got his second bucket of the night. For Boston, they come into this one following a loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And talk about a team that just never seemed to get into a rhythm offensively. It was just an ugly game to watch.
Yeah, that's an understatement. I mean, they didn't appear to have any kind of cohesiveness in terms of game plan. And they never figured out how to attack the defense in that one.
Sullinger, a strong stretch of play the last 10 games. He's averaging 11 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
Yeah, in every way, I think he's doing a much better job, and the numbers certainly support that.
Wilson Chandler's checked in for Mudiay. Here is Carney. Jamison covering. Carney the pass to Iverson. Look at that. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Feeds it to Carney. Inside. To the middle. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And now a 12-point Nugget lead.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Here's Jamison, and Fareed sends it back. Chandler outside. Iverson up top, all sorts of time, and Denver again with the bucket.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Now on the court, your very own Nuggets dancers. Let them hear it.
moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Brad Stevens was giving to his team. He said their plan was run their offense through LeBron. Coach would like to see him utilized in the offense as much as possible. We can expect to see them going to him constantly. Being in the position they're in, probably a smart move to go to the clipboard and switch things up while we're still in the first half. Kevin?
Always great to hear from you, Doris. The pass to Woodson. Stolen away. Fast break. Here we go. Chandler's shot. Good.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Thomas a screen. Can they get it? Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive. And it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
He feeds it to Sullinger. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And, you know, you can feel the desperation right now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
Yeah, it's palpable, Greg. I mean, clearly you can see the frustration. And it's understandable. I mean, right now they're on the wrong side of a big run.
Outside, Lynn. Swiped away. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Carney with the bucket. Carney's got 8 points.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
And you know what? The frustration for the defense is mounting because it seems like they can't miss out there.
Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for the Nuggets. Boston's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Thomas a screen. Lynn kicks to James. And stolen by Iverson. And here's the fast break. And Wilson Chandler with the slam.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
Sullinger the screen. Lynn with it. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Clock is at 3. They need this one. No good. And the Nuggets going the other way.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Iverson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
LeBron James. That's his first personal foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
Denver making a switch here. Hill's checked in, and a change for the Celtics. Stevenson's checked in. And both free throws good for Iverson.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Double team on Thomas. James, the pass to Davenport. Hill against Thomas. Pass to Davenport. Kicks it to LeBron. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now. 1:46 left in the first half. Iverson against Thomas. Now here's Iverson. Tight defense on him. Free throw line jump shot. And Boston with the rebound.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down. Boy, what a slick job of passing from Jeremy Lin on that one.
Denver leading by 23. Hill, a screen on LeBron. It's Hill, top the key. Carney kicks to Nurkic, and good on the basket. Hook it. Nurkic has got 6 points.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Outside, Lynn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Thomas. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Thomas got his first bucket in this one.
Check out these handles. That's rush hour handle. Not midday, not early morning. That's rush hour handle. That nasty spin just froze the defender.
Here's LeBron. Nurkic with the block.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Clark, it would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
You know, the chances, Kevin, of that happening are extremely slim.
In the corner, it's James.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
The Celtics have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
At the line for 2.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw good, LeBron. And both free throws good for LeBron. Moutier. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Denver on top, running away with it. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're going to break down the first half action for you. A pretty close game from the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. The biggest lead for them during the period was 6. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nuggets' first half?
In terms of their offensive performance, that was a very well-played half of basketball. Good ball movement off the ball, hard screens being set, and they found the guy for the open look. That's how they were able to shoot such a tremendous percentage from the field. With that fluid, efficient offense, they'll be tough to catch in the second half.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Celtics?
Ernie, they are way too weak defensively in the paint. They're getting walked over down low, giving up a ton of points. Barbecue chicken everywhere, with the sauce, without the sauce. We're having a Thanksgiving feast in here. That's a recipe for disaster. They cannot keep letting guys drive the lane, layups, lobs. Defense is weak, Ernie.
All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it's just about time for the start of the third quarter.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. What a game we're seeing from Allen Iverson.
And really, all of a sudden, he's becoming their best distributor, doing a great job of orchestrating their offense.
Greg, typically that's not the role he usually plays, and I'm not sure how comfortable he is in it, but they've needed him to make some plays today, and he's been able to do it to his credit.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the floor for Boston, they've got LeBron James. He's out there with Jared Sullinger, and it's Jamison in at the 2. The Celtics have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. Denver leading by 20. Iverson outside. Screen by Fareed. Chandler down low. Covered by LeBron. That's good. 9 points for Wilson Chandler.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Thomas kicks to Sullinger. Sullinger a screen on Chandler. Double team on Thomas. Stevenson setting the pick for Jamison. No luck. Excellent D there from Hill.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Iverson dishes to Fareed. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's on Jared Sullinger.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The Nuggets shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line. Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Fareed. He's got 8 points and a block.
Both free throws good from Fareed. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And here is Thomas. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Hill. Out in his own on the break. And Iverson throws it down.
And really just straight to the basket with a full head of steam.
Well, if you're going to throw it down, make sure you throw it down with force.
Stevenson, a screen on Iverson. Jamison, a screen, stolen by Fareed. Iverson with the ball. Now Thomas defending. Pass to Hill. It's stolen by Sullinger. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Thomas goes in. Sullinger outside. 6 to shoot. From deep, James, good. James has got 6 in the quarter.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Pick up by Hill. Here's Fareed. And it's Hill. That time the assist by Fareed. 9 points for Hill.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
We've seen Allen Iverson really have a great game.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
Your Nuggets dancers!
Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thank you, Kevin. Brad Stevens had some words for his team over the break. He said their plan was run their offense through LeBron. Coach said the first thing they should be thinking about is getting the ball in his hands and letting him lead the way on each and every possession. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Nice ball movement by Boston. Stevenson passes to Jamison. Got a hand on it, but he gets it back. Stolen by Fareed. Here is Carney. He's guarded by Thomas. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Jamison left side. To the middle. Here's Sullinger. And Fareed sends it back. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
That's his second personal foul.
The Nuggets have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Thomas against Iverson. Outside Thomas. Passes it to Woodson. Just 5 to shoot. Back to James. The 15-footer gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
Your Nuggets dancers!
With this break in the action, a quick look at our 2K leaderboard in the NBA's top free throw shooting big men since the All-Star break. Kenneth Fareed, third.
That is a very confident group of players at the free throw line. We haven't seen them struggle there as some of their brothers in the big man fraternity have.
Well, you know, I want to be careful about making a blanket statement here. There are a lot of big guys who are really steady at the line. And this group proves that size is not a hindrance when it comes to free throw prowess.
Carney kicks to Fareed. And that one's good. Fareed's got 11.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way. That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
Sullinger brings the double team. Here's Hutchinson. Good D by Sullinger.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Sullinger the screen. LeBron passes to Woodson. 6 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Sullinger no good. Nuggets have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Iverson with the ball, and it's Jamison picking him up. Iverson dishes to Chandler. Back to Iverson. Puts it up from 12. That one wide left. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Thomas kicks to Jamison. They set the pick to the inside. Woodson, no luck. And the Nuggets going the other way. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Chandler goes in. It's hauled in by LeBron. And the Celtics shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Fades back. It's hauled in by Allen Iverson. Iverson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. To the left wing. Here's Carney. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Iverson's got his 8th assist in the game. Iverson against Thomas. Outside for Sullinger. Boston again missing. Denver's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they let it fly from downtown. And Fareed throws it down.
Surreal alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
And guys, it had to be, because not nearly as easy a play as they made it look.
James outside. Back to Thomas. Pulls up. Boston, no good that time either. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Wasted no time on that one. And 11 points for Wilson Chandler.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor with their offense in the paint, because that has not been up to par. Yeah, great execution there. The turnaround, such a difficult shot to defend.
Iverson against Thomas. It's stolen by Sullinger. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. The coast-to-coast dunk.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
Iverson outside. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his first foul. Moutier is checked in for Allen Iverson. And the Celtics making a change here. The Celtics have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Outside, Lynn. On the wing, James. Five on the clock, and they double up James. There's Lynn with the 3. Offensive rebound, Celtics, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
All right, a chance to see stats for Ball. His last 10 games, first in free throw percentage, second in blocks, and also his field goal percentage is up in the top 5. Tremendously efficient at finishing plays at the basket.
And it's nice when you've got a guy who doesn't miss much from the line. You just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been automatic this season.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And the Nuggets making a change here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Nuggets have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Now here's Moutier, defended by Lynn. Chandler outside. And the pass to Jokic, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chandler.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Boston's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Lynn kicks to Paul. Dishes it to LeBron. There's a screen. Clock at 6. Pass to Davenport. And the rebound by Nurkic.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close enough to bother the shot. Good challenge, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
James, the pass to Young. Can't hit from in close.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
And Paul over to help. Trying to get back on track and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Celtics foul. Davenport. That's his first personal foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers. Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
So he gets them both. The Celtics shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. Now Lynn. Young outside. Back to Lynn. The 3. The shot will not go. Now the Nuggets take it the other way.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
Now here's Moutier. Defense right on him. Clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Nurkic. The rejection by Paul. And there's the call on Chandler. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
And the Celtics making a change here. Stevenson's checked in. Now here's Lynn. Stevenson outside. 1:57 left in the third. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
That's his second personal foul.
The Celtics have been getting it done at the line. 10 for 12.
At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Jordan Hill, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Both free throws good from Lynn. Denver's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Moutier kicks to Chandler. Hill a screen on LeBron. Chandler against LeBron. Now here's Moutier. He's covered closely, and he gets it to go.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
And there's the defensive 3-second call.
Technical foul. Stevenson. Shooting 1.
One shot.
And that one falls for Stevenson. Here's Lynn. Young with no one around. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. Young's got his third basket of the night right there. The Nuggets have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Pick up by Hill. Mudiay dishes to Hill. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. .102 left in the third quarter. Hornacek kicks to Chandler. 5 on the clock. And James pulls it down. And it's the Celtics ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's Young, and it's sent back by Hill. Here's Hornacek, banked in off the glass. Hornacek's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
On its way from Young for 2. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Young's got 5 points now this quarter. Denver's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Mudiay. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. And it's good. Mudiay's got 6.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Nuggets ahead, delivering the blowout. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter.
Every dime is a flavor.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything.
These players can't hold us. It's the winner's race. Eating with cannon, ace at a table, no dinner plates. We the best.
And so it's Boston with it, and they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. We've got Yusuf Nurkic. Hornacek's out there with Newman. Then there's Rogers. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Thomas goes in. He dishes it to Paul. They kick it out to Green. Tries a 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Green's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Celtics. The Nuggets leading by 23. Here's Newman. Screen by Nurkic. Inside. It's tipped and taken away by Paul. Outside Thomas. Paul with the screen for Thomas. The feed to Paul. Ball's knocked loose. Dang. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Shooting for Denver. Luol Deng at the line for 2.
That one is off. He hits the second from the line. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Carney kicks to Iverson. It's stolen by Deng. The dish now to Sullinger. Wide open. And he hits the jump shot.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. But they'll get another chance. Here's Jokic. Sullinger defending. Thomas against Iverson. Got a piece of it. Feeds to Carney. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Jokic. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You know, I think, Kevin, they took a bit of a chance there going to the double team, and that left another guy open out there.
Thomas against Iverson. Sullinger the screen. Thomas passes to Jamison. Back to Thomas. Sullinger a screen on Iverson. Thomas dishes to Sullinger.
Denver foul call. Carney. That's his second personal foul. At the line for the Nuggets, Jared Sullinger. At the line for 2.
That free throw good from Sullinger. LeBron's checked in for Boston. Both free throws good from Sullinger. The Nuggets leading by 20. Iverson kicks to Fareed. Passes it to Jokic. Back to Fareed. And he slams it down right on top of Jared Sullinger.
Is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is an elite company.
You know, he's got that it factor, no doubt about it. He causes excitement just by walking in the building.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Thomas gets the bucket.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Iverson kicks to Carney. He feeds it to Fareed. 8 feet away. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Fareed's got 4 this quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Iverson passes to Carney. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Celtics foul call. Woodson. That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Denver, Carney. Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls, and the Nuggets making a change here. Chandler's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Thomas dishes to Jamison. Thomas a screen. Jamison drives in. Steps back and fires. Shot is no good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Here's Fareed. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Sullinger with a screen for Jamison. To the right side. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas, and he gets it to go from the corner. Thomas got 4 this quarter.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
And they double up Iverson. Chandler against James. Chandler's shot, good.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
For Boston, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. LeBron with it. Now guarded by Fareed. And they double him up with LeBron. Here's Woodson. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Well, that was a dynamic two-hand dunk there.
Right in the face of the defender.
Just tough and gritty with the elevation.
Sullinger with the rebound.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
No one near James as he lets it go. And again, Boston with the triple.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
Chandler attacking. Count that as his 7th field goal in 10 tries. He's shooting a very good 70%.
Oh, boy. Woo-hoo. Sweet move. Tough finish. What a play.
James kicks to Thomas. Outside, Jamison. There's a screen. Now the pass to James. Shoots from the baseline. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Carney kicks to Iverson. Chandler outside. And that one goes long. Celtics have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Fareed the pass to Carney. Screen by Fareed. Kicks to Iverson. To the middle. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Double team on Thomas. A shot by Sullinger. Wide open. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. And that's now 11 points for Jared Sullinger.
Nuggets call timeout. Now on the court, your very own Nuggets dancers. Let them hear it.
Burke has some information for us, Doris.
Well, over that break, I listened in on Brett Brown's huddle. He told them to be looking to attack in the open floor. He doesn't want them getting slowed down in half-court sets. He wants the fast break to be a major weapon. He also said he wants them going hard to the boards at both ends of the floor, not just the defensive backboards. So Coach waiting until the final stages to pull a few tricks out of his sleeve. Kevin, let's see if he's made a wise decision.
And as always, Doris, thank you. The shot's good from LeBron.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Iverson against Thomas. Iverson dishes to Fareed, and it's blocked by Stevenson. Stolen by Fareed. Back to Iverson. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And the dunk by James.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
Goes up off the pick, and it's slammed in by Fareed.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
They set the pick. Thomas kicks to Stevenson. Dishes it to Jamison. That's short off the rim.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Iverson passes to Hill. It's stolen by Sullinger. Thomas with the ball. Now Chandler defending. Off the pick. Thomas gets the bucket.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
The drive by Iverson. And Denver again with the bucket.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
Outside Thomas. Jamison left side. 5 to shoot. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and they're able to recover. And it's Stevenson missing. The Nuggets leading by 22. Carney kicks to Iverson. Jamison against Chandler. Back to Iverson. Here's Hill. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. And that's 11 points for Hill.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
James kicks to Sullinger. Pass to Thomas. All alone. Thomas with another miss.
Most of the time, that shot will go down, or the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Iverson outside. And it's blocked. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Sullinger. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics.
Substitution on the court.
.127 left in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Nurkic on the money with the open jumper.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Denver.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And the wins continue to come in fairly easy for these guys, and what's been a very strong year, to say the least. Tonight will push them up to 56 wins.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-gamer.
I tell you what, Greg, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And we've come to expect nothing less from one of the league's elite players, but another tour de force for Kenneth Faried. He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
They set the pick. Denver passing it around. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
It sure is. I mean, they kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home court advantage to their advantage.
And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second.
Rogers.
Here's Young. Lets it go. Boston, no good that time either. Here is Carney. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to me, Kevin. I know their fans loved it and appreciated it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now we'll head over to the studio with Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Kenneth Faried. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded.
Well, his ability to get into the paint, get to the rim was deadly. For a guy who's mainly a perimeter shooter, it was remarkable how many of his points came right at the bucket.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.